Hey guys, it's Taylor the Southern Stitcher, back again for another Flosstube. So, I've already filmed this once, and then I pressed the wrong button. So, we're gonna do this again. So if I forget things, I'm so sorry. If not, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, so, first off, we are still in the same place, surprisingly. I feel like every time I film a new video, we have moved. But this time, we're in the same place. Surprise and surprise. So I've got a few different whips to show you, a few finishes, some haul, some unicorn haul pieces, and also I wanted to put a announcement out there. Hey, I'm making project bags. If you want to come see me, or if you want to get one, I am, what am I think I'm the Southern Stitcher on, no, Crafty Ginger 529 on Etsy. If you want some of these wonderful bags, these are just a few that I have made. I love these little Halloween ones. This one's actually mine, but I'm hoping to get more fabric for it. This one, super cute. It's got the little squared off corners on the bottom, so it's a little bit easier to stand up. And then this one's super cute too. It's a little forest. Okay, but other than that, let's get started. So, grab your coffee. I'm sporting Hogwarts today. I really need to stop saying As you can see from the background, one of my lovely finished pieces. Thankfully you can't see the back because it is super ghetto. Anyways, so we are still in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm liking it out here. I haven't made it to the cross stitch shop in Huntsville just yet. I'm hoping to go here soon. I think it's Cross Stitch Peddler. Oh, I need to quit shaking the table. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so nothing really new going on. Same old, same old. But half the time you guys don't really care about that. So let's get into my whips. Now bear with me because I have already done this video once before and I accidentally pressed the wrong button. So now that I've hurt myself. So first whip that I am, well, first of all, let's just go back to the beginning. First of all, I decided to participate in the 100 Days of Hade challenge. So I got today like 30 something and I was like, can't do this. Not gonna do it. I'm a monogamous stitcher if the piece catches my attention for an extended period of time. Now please excuse me, my allergies are just still messed up. So I decided to participate in that. Got today like 30 something and I was like, no, I'm bored with it. Want to try something new. But I was able to get a page finish and start on this page. So this page was definitely one of those trust the chart pages because when you go from like black to pinks and oranges, you're like, what? Am I doing this right? Like, is this the right pattern that I'm looking at? It's like, I'm going to go with it, hope for the best, see what happens. So we ended up getting this nice picture. But I definitely burned myself out on it, so I was like, nope, I got to put it away. I can't do it anymore. But she's coming out good. This is Enchanted Seamstress. I can't remember who the artist is, but it's by Heaven and Earth Design. So, yeah, coming along nicely. I've decided that I like doing the diagonal cross country. So what I do is I go in and I fill in stitches, or each block at a diagonal, and then I do kind of like a cross country thing, and then I park my threads, and yeah. Oh, you can probably see it my nose when I do that. Yeah, so, and then I've decided to do the pages at a diagonal as well, because with my Elsa, I'm doing it in rows, and like after a certain point that gets tiring, because obviously the top row is not going to be the most interesting part. So when you do it at a diagonal, eventually you're going to get to something interesting. So that's what I've done. I don't know where that thread came from. Okay. Random threads. Alright, yep. So that is Enchanted Seamstress. So my next one that I can't remember if I've showed it to you or not. The page finish is my Elsa. I finished a page on her. I can't remember if I showed it to you or not. I definitely put it on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you're pretty much missing out on a lot of things, because that's where I mostly show my progress. I try to get on here once every so often, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. So I finished another page on her, and I'm really hoping whenever I frame it, these lines will come out. But who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Even if they don't, I'm still going to love her. Labor of love for sure, but she's cute. So I finished this page. I only have about a page and a quarter left, page and a half or so, till this row is finished, and then I think there's like 3 or 4 more rows. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. All right. There's Elsa. So another whip that I have is going to be the Spells from Harry Potter by Clouds Factory. Turn my coffee. Just not. It's a rainy day here, and I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go to sleep. That's all I want to do. But I'm trying not to, because I got to work at 3:30, and don't want to be that person. Alright, so these are the spells. I've decided to change a few colors. I changed, I think it was like a gray and then like an orange or something like that. I changed it to a green and a blue so it would match the houses, the Hogwarts houses, and I kept the black and then like a dark gray, because I feel like those, maybe I changed it, I can't remember. I kept them just because that's what it looked fine that way. But I changed the other two because I wanted it to reflect more the colors of the houses than anything. Alright. I can't remember if I showed this to you last time or not. I really need to get back to it because it's a really simple stitch. It's 1/1 full crosses on 28 count. And my Elsa is on 28 count, 2/1 half stitch. My Enchanted Seamstress is 1/1 on 28 count full crosses. So there's that. Next whip is going to be one of my favorites so far. This one is called Hogwarts Attributes. And if you haven't caught the drift now, I love Harry Potter. That's my jam. So, I can't see it. This is where we're at on this one. We've got the Gryffindor crest and the start of a wing for the owl, the start of Slytherin crest, and I love this one. I literally did not put this down until I was finished with the Gryffindor crest. Just because I love it so much. Let me see. Yeah, that's better. I love it. It's so cute. It's so detailed. The charts are so easy to read. This is by Cute Patterns by Maria on Etsy. She also has a Facebook page. I just can't remember. It's Maria like Gladsko or something like that. I think it starts with a G. I can't. I'll butcher it even if I attempt it. So that's better. So yeah, this one I literally sat and stitched on this for weeks until I got the fabric for my Mirabilia Roses of Provence. Now she's my jam. I've been working on her for about 2 months. Oh, I'm gonna reach. Sorry, guys. I've been working on her for about 2 months, and I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna take it out of the Q-snap because I am the worst at centering. So, yeah. Here she is. I'm working on her little sash right here. All of the bottom dress has been finished. Just working on the sash. And I'm hoping to have her halfway done by the end of this week, early next week. I think we're going up to Gatlinburg, Tennessee this weekend. So I'm going to go to the cross stitch shop up there. Dixie Darlin, I think it's called. And get some fabric and maybe get a new pattern. I haven't decided yet. Get some fabric for some of my other mirrors that I want to start. But yeah, here she is. This dress is killer, but it's worth it because it is so pretty. So pretty. Here, we'll just do that. Yeah, that's a little better. So pretty. I love her so much. All right. And very last whip that I just started yesterday is going to be the Welcome Bakery by Pumpkin. Oh my god, I'm blanking. It's in the Just Cross Stitch 2018 Halloween edition. Something pumpkin. Oh my god, what? You guys know what I mean. The one that makes all the super cute patterns. Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Oh my god. I always forget that name. I don't know what is wrong with me. But yeah, it's the little bakery. This is on a 40 count. I got this piece of fabric when I went to Florida, and I was like, meh, I've never stitched on 40 count. Let's try it. So I grabbed some. I probably shouldn't have grabbed something so dark, but it's okay. It's really pretty, and it's perfect for these little bitty Halloween designs. I love them. So I've just got the welcome to. All of this is going to be filled in. But this is just kind of my go-to pattern. Well, as of yesterday. When I don't really feel like working on my mirror or obviously any of my heights, I've kind of driven away from the full coverage. I still like all the mirrors, and I still like my Hogwarts attributes. Things like that I don't mind, but like the literal full coverage looks like a painting pictures, I'm kind of moving away from them just because I want them to be finished in my lifetime, and yeah, they will eventually get finished, but I don't want them to take two whips that are going to take me probably 6 or 7 more years to finish, because my Elsa I've been working on since I pretty much started stitching like 3 years ago. Maybe I started her like 2 years ago. So, and she's not even halfway done. And my Enchanted Seamstress, I didn't start that one long afterwards. So I'm like, I really just need to get more patterns that I know I can finish within a year or less. Just because I love to have them on my walls, and I just want to see them. So, sorry about that, guys. I have no idea who that was, but whatever. Okay, so finishes. I will show you my finishes, and then I will show you my amazing memorabilia haul. Okay, so finish-wise, I can't remember if I showed this to you or not. This is the second one in the Country Cottage Needleworks Santa's Village. This is Poinsettia Place. I'm not Vanna. Nowhere near Vanna. I am an amateur seamstress. So, but it's finished. It's finished just like my other one. This is a 1/1 on some random piece. I think it was like a 28 count. Something. Oh, yeah, don't look at the bottom either. That's bad. Bad. Yeah. So that's finished. My goal is, it's a very lax goal. My goal is to finish one of these a year. I'm hoping next year I can finish more than one. Because I want to get them all up on my tree, and then I'm going to do them again in a pillow form. Like, I'm going to stitch 6 on one piece and then 6 on another piece, and then I'm going to finish them into a bigger pillow that I can put on my couch. It's going to be cute. It's going to be cute, and I've got dust on it. So there's that one. My other finish, which is still not fully finished yet, I still have to sew the bottom, is this one. This is a little key from Just Cross Stitch 2014, I think. I really should have brought it a little bit closer, but it's a little key, and I found this cute fabric that I thought matched super well. I'm still trying to decide if I want to put more stuffing in it or if I just want to leave it as is. And the back is the same fabric. I think I might just leave it as is. And I bought this cute little, I wouldn't call it a dough bowl. It's kind of just like a box. And it says like Hello Autumn on it. And I'm planning on putting some of my small finishes in there. Putting it on my coffee table. But yeah. This is my first attempt at 40 count because I was like, well, I don't want to do something elaborate just in case I hate it and I just want to throw it away. So I found this cute little design and I was like, yep, that'll work. That'll be fine. So yeah, here's that. And last but not least, this is my Gryffindor crest. And as hard as I tried, these wrinkles would not come out. In person, it doesn't look too terrible, but I pulled, I ironed, I should have gotten like some best press or something, but I didn't. It's alright, whatever. And this is a free pattern by Colleen Carrington. So I think you can just Google Hogwarts crests, free patterns, Pinterest, something like that. And all 4 of these are free. I've got to do the other 2. I've done this one in Slytherin, and I need to do the other 2. This is just on it's either a 14 or a 16 count. I got to figure it out because I need to buy more fabric for the other 2. I'm just a slacker. Yep, so that's my finishes. And haul. So I didn't do much in the way of haul just because I mostly buy like one pattern at a time and then buy all the threads and stuff and then finish. I'm one of those stitchers. I don't have a bunch of stuff on hand. I do have a few patterns on hand, which I'm just now remembering I bought something, but I left it in the other room and I don't feel like getting it. So, haul. That's not haul. That's not haul either. Oh, this is what Roses of Provence will look like. So I'm up to It's like right there. Maybe right there-ish. That's what she's going to look like. I brought her out here to show you guys that, and then I totally forgot. So, I only bought 2 patterns this time. But, these are like hella unicorn patterns. Because they are out of print Mirabilias, and one of them has been out of print for quite some time. So I've decided that I want to do all of the queens, the season queens. So I was looking, and I was like, oh crap. So Autumn Queen, which is my favorite, is retired. I was like, poop. And they just retired it not that long ago. I was like, well, I should have just bought it when I saw it, first of all. Because I think they retired it in like 2016 or something like that. I was like, I should have just bought it. I didn't know, so I was calling around, calling this, that, and the other. And I've decided Florida is my new gold mine when it comes to finding out-of-print patterns or rare patterns, because I found her. I found my Autumn Queen Mirabilia. I'm still on the hunt for Spring Queen. I found out she was retired too. I was super upset, but that's another story. So if you guys have any Spring Queens that want to trade, and or I can purchase it from you as long as it's not super expensive, let me know. Just message me on here, on Instagram, Facebook if you find me, whatever. I'm not really on Facebook. So I found her. So I called a store in Florida. I can't remember which one it was, but it was like literally the 3rd or 4th person that I called. I called and I was like, hey, I'm looking for Autumn Queen. Is there any chance that you have one? She's like, no, I'm sorry, I don't. I was like, okay, thanks, cool. So I get off the phone with her. She calls me back like an hour later, but I was busy doing something. So she leaves me a voicemail. She goes, hey, I think you're the one looking for the Autumn Queen. My brother-in-law just went to an antique sale, and he brought me back a whole bunch of patterns that I just haven't been able to go through, and I'm pretty sure I saw some Mirabilias in there. I was like, cool. So she's like, give me a call back tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know once I go through them. I was like, okay, cool. I'm not going to get my hopes up just because there's a slim chance that that's actually one of them. So I call her first thing when the shop opens, and I'm like, hey, I called you yesterday, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, yeah, I found him. I have an Autumn Queen. And I was like, oh, my God, awesome. I was like, how much are you selling it for? She's like, oh, just regular retail price. I was like, okay, cool. She's like, well, there was 3 other patterns in there too that are out of print or are hard to find. And I was like, okay, cool. Which ones do you have? She's like, oh, well, I have Sleeping Beauty, Stargazer, and Santa's Magic. So I looked them up real quick because off the top of my head, half the time I can't remember what they look like. So Stargazer is the one that was re-released, and I could have bought it when it was re-released, but it's not my first choice. I was like, it's cute. It's not my first choice because I'm not really into the fairies. Whatever. Not that big of a deal. And then I looked up Santa's Magic and I was like, oh, well, you could still buy that. It's not retired yet. And I was like, I don't really want that one. There are a few Noras that I want, like the sled and the reindeers, but the Mira, I don't really want that. And then I looked up Sleeping Beauty, and I was like, oh, I want that one. Because I know that one's retired, and I know that was hard to find. And I got her, too. These are literally first edition copies, like photos of, like, when they went out and printed out actual photos. They had never been opened. Pristine condition. Of course, now they have, because I couldn't resist myself, so I opened it. I was over the moon because these are like legit photos. So that's when you know they are original, amazing patterns. So I got those. Still on the hunt for Spring Queen. We'll hopefully find her soon. Not getting my hopes up for it. Who knows? So last but not least, Michelle Bendy put on Instagram, she said, show me your Stitchy wish list. So I was like, okay, cool. So I put on there a couple fall patterns that I want. A couple, I think I put a mirror on. Oh, I put Autumn Queen on there. And then I put a lavender and lace on there because I want to at least try a lavender and lace. I haven't yet. Most of them I'm kind of like, no, not really. What? My chihuahua. I see you. So I was like, okay, cool. So one lady posted on this. She's like, I think I have Lavender and Lace Angel of Love. Let me check in my stash. And I was like, okay, cool. If you have it, let me know how much it is. And how much you want to sell it for. Or I'll pay shipping or whatever you want me to do. And then, so she was like, okay, cool. So then, let me see. Let me find it. Let me find the post, guys. And then it is Kismet Stitches. She posted on there and she's like, hey, I've got the pattern. And I had a chat with the other lady who posted on there. She's like, I'll send it to you. I was like, oh my God. Cool, thanks. So I got Lavender and Lace Angel of Love. This is the one that has, like, literally all of this down here is pretty much beads. And I was like, I just love her so much, and I want her. I just want her. So now I have her. Thank you so much. I love it so much. I'm so grateful. I'm just the worst at thanking people or remembering to thank people. So, thank you.